Hello, this is Pat Martins from Faith Lutheran Church, Jefferson City, Missouri, reporting for Man on a Mission. I'm in chapter 12 of Chase the Lion by Mark Batterson. This week's emphasis is very instructional for us as per the title, Run to the Roar. Let me ask you this. Is God tugging on your heart to direct you to an opportunity? If you listen to the whisper, I guarantee He is. Here at Faith, for instance, we are offering opportunities internationally this summer to Central America. We'd like to take teams to both Nicaragua and Panama, if possible. But if the international work intimidates you, especially in these COVID times, there are many other places to serve. Maybe something locally to be involved with to start out, something like the Salvation Army. But getting back to the topic at hand, have you ever had an experience that in the moment it was terrifying, but after it was over you thought, you know what, that was really pretty awesome. You ran to the roar and it was exhilarating. Now hang on to that thought and I'm going to circle back to it in just a minute. But first, switching topics, I want to point out a big problem in our society. It's much more prevalent, I'd say, in the American landscape than, say, in a third world country. It's this: we have too much stuff, and we have access to way too much. We are overwhelmed with too much and grow complacent and reliant on our things. Now, here's the key message for today. Don't accumulate possessions, accumulate experiences. Listen for the roar and run towards it and not away from it. Well, let me repeat it. It's important that you get this message and take it to heart, because if you don't, you will not be able to chase the lion. Do not accumulate possessions, accumulate experiences. This is really the key to being a man or a woman on a mission as well. When given the choice, always, and I say always, choose the adventure. The stuff is meaningless. Do not store up for yourselves treasure on earth, where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal. Let me say this another way. Are you living a life that is worth telling stories about? The sad reality is that most people, and yes, I'm included in this myself, we spend too much of our life accumulating the wrong things and not the stories. Instead of accumulating experiences, we accumulate possessions. And here's the sticking point. When that is your objective and how you go through living your life day after day and year after year, you end up possessed by your possessions without really realizing it. And before you know it, you become trapped by them. You don't actually own them, they own you. Think about that. Think of things you have and what you're willing to give up right now. Our lives have become so overwhelmed with our possessions. Now, let me pull back in about the running to the roar part. We know that Benaiah chased, he caught, and he killed the lion. But if you did not know that outcome was going to happen, how many of you would have put a bet down on Benaiah to win that fight? You probably could have got some pretty good odds on that one in Vegas. No one takes on a lion in an enclosed pit and comes out a victor, not without divine intervention. For Benaiah, being a lion chaser, though, was an opportunity, an experience, and that made all the difference for him. He chased a lion. He didn't play it safe. It changed his life. Now, what is the lion that you will chase? If you wait until you're ready to chase an opportunity, I'm here to tell you, you'll be waiting a long time. Probably until the day you die. And you will have missed experiences that God intends for you to have. The issue isn't readiness, it's willingness. Get a vision from God. Pray on it and let Him direct your heart. Take a big gulp and then dip your toe in the water and go for it. There is a world of difference between making a living and making a life. Life is not measured in dollars and cents or things we accumulate. It's measured in moments, and that you cannot put a price on. At the end of your life, your greatest regret will not be that you didn't have more stuff. I guarantee you that. When's the last time you heard someone on their deathbed say they wanted to have all their stuff piled around them so they could admire it one last time? It won't be mistakes you may have made in your life that you will regret either. No, it will be the opportunities you left on the table, the opportunities that you did not take that you know you should have taken. Your greatest regret will be the lions that you did not chase. Lion chasers are more afraid of missing those opportunities than making mistakes. So let me throw the gauntlet down right now to you. Make this the year that you chase the lion. Make this the year you say, yes, Lord, I will go where you lead me. You've got plenty of opportunities out there if you just look for them. You just have to open your eyes to be cognizant of your surroundings and the whispers of God's voice to you. Maybe it is helping us in Nicaragua or Panama. Could be the Salvation Army or something else that is passionate to you. You just have to make up your mind that this year will be different, and it starts right now. What experience are you going to have this year that can start your legacy? Think about it. Pray about it. Decide to participate, to be involved, to make a difference. You have to run to the roar in order to be a man or a woman on a mission.